Former President Donald Trump is currently on trial for a hush money case in Manhattan.
Prom 2024 is happening tomorrow on Friday, May 3rd at Frederick Meyer Gardens.
And join us in saying goodbye to the amazing seniors who were part of the PNN.
All this and more on Pegasi News Network. Good morning, I'm Tanya Patel.
And I am Krishna Mano. Our first story this morning is the criminal case that former President Trump is facing in Manhattan due to an earlier hush money incident.
Joining us now with more information on this is our global national correspondent, Sam.
Former President Donald Trump was held in contempt of court today after Judge Merchan ruled that Trump had repeatedly violated a gag order. The penalty of violation? $9,000. Merchan found that Trump had violated the gag order a total of 9 times. Merchan explained that by criticizing expected trial witnesses in posts on social media and his campaign page, Trump violated the gag order. Trump must pay the $9,000 fine by the end of the week. In his ruling, Merchan wrote, "Defendant, the former President Trump, is hereby warned that the court will not tolerate continued willful violations of its lawful orders, and that if necessary and appropriate under the circumstances, it will impose an incarceratory punishment."
Thank you, Sam. City High's Prom 2024 is coming up tomorrow on Friday, May 3rd at Frederick Meyer Gardens.
Joining us now with more information on this are our student interest correspondents, Leah and Evie.
Thanks, Tanya. I'm Evelyn Shi. And I'm Leah Lynn. Prom is tomorrow, Friday, May 3rd from 7 to 10 p.m. This year, prom will be held at Frederick Meyer Gardens on East Beltline, and the theme is Enchanted Garden. Tickets are being sold at both A and B lunches until today, Thursday, May 2nd. All guest passes need to be in by then. There will not be tickets sold at the door, so make sure you buy your tickets. Hope to see you there.
Cut. That's a wrap.
This is my last episode, Leah.
That's crazy.
We've come such a long way.
We went from no emotion
to too much emotion. I guess this is goodbye. You've been a good co-anchor. Bye, friend.
Oh, hey, man.
Bye, Sparsh.
See you.
I'm gonna die soon.
Guess I need to find a new co-anchor. Bye.
Thank you, Leah and Evie, but we're at that time of the show again. It's time for the rundown.
As always, we'll have 1 minute to report as many stories as possible.
60 seconds on the clock, and go.
Columbia University has closed their campus after pro-Palestinian demonstrators took over buildings. Overall, more than 1,100 protesters have been arrested across the country, and dozens of campuses and some colleges have canceled their graduations.
Despite growing pressure, the Federal Reserve is refusing to lower interest rates that remain at high levels of 5.5%.
8 law officers were shot and 4 of them were killed earlier this week in Charlotte, North Carolina, in one of the deadliest days for law enforcement in the recent years.
Hell's Kitchen and Stereophonic tied to earn the most Tony nominations in what has been called one of the most busy Broadway seasons in history, with 13 nominations each.
Congress passed a massive $95 billion aid bill to help fund Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, including $60 billion in aid to Ukraine.
Using the Google Cloud software, scientists churned through hundreds of thousands of images of space and found that the solar system has 27,500 invisible space rocks.
Taylor Swift's reign atop the Billboard 200 for the 14th time, with the equivalent of 2.5 million album sales for her newly released album, The Tortured Poets Department.
The 2024 NFL Draft happened last weekend in Detroit, with some amazing and exciting picks for the Lions before the next season starts.
And now let's enter the world of sports in our next segment, the Sports Report with just Sam Ostro, as Ari is having the time of his life in DC.
What's up, brothers? Welcome to the Sports Report with the Oster Bros. Well, just me. The past week in sports, well, it's been a pretty busy one. The NFL Draft was held last Thursday, with the first round being last Thursday and the draft extending throughout the weekend. The number 1 overall pick, the Chicago Bears, the expected and supposed generational superstar Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams dominated at Oklahoma for one season and then at USC for the past few. Williams has been projected to be the number 1 overall pick since the conclusion of last year's draft. Later on, there were another 5 quarterbacks taken in the first 12 picks, a record, as well as throughout the later rounds, a couple more QBs taken. A generational prospect in Marvin Harrison Jr. was selected to the Arizona Cardinals. He draws comparisons to the former Arizona Cardinal Larry Fitzgerald. The offense for the Cardinals looks really, really fierce for the upcoming season. Kyler Murray will be returning from an ACL injury, and people are saying he could play like an MVP. And the Detroit Lions selected 2 defensive backs in the first 2 rounds, with both projected to be first-round picks. They really were a couple of good picks in the first round and second round for the Detroit Lions. The playoffs continue for the NBA and the NHL with 2 sweeps so far. The playoffs will continue throughout the rest of the coming month and appear to be pretty exciting. There have been multiple overtime games, a buzzer beater, an overtime winner in the NHL, and we can only expect that the drama will continue. I'll keep you updated. Well, I guess not. This is the last one, but have fun out there. See ya next year.
Tickets on sale now for May 10th and 11th. Just check the city highlights for the link and scan the many QR codes around the school.
Well, it's almost time. You ready?
My time here keeps getting shorter and shorter. I don't know if I'm ready to leave now. Everyone keeps telling me I have brighter things ahead of me, but I don't know, I keep getting nervous. I get anxious. I don't know if I'm ready for what's next, and I don't think I ever will be.
Yeah. I get it. But you're going to a great college, and you're going to make so many friends. You're not the kind of guy to fall under pressure.
I don't want to lose the relationships and friendships I've made here. They mean so much to me. I've spent so much time trying to make friends here. I don't know if I can do that again. I feel like the projects I've made here as well, like the PNN, they mean so much to me. I want to keep doing it. I want to keep making content for people. I want to keep making people laugh. I don't know if I can keep doing it if I'm not still here.
Efren, just because you're leaving doesn't mean that all of those projects and relationships will end. They'll still keep going, like PNN. They'll just continue and they'll grow. Maybe not with you, but they'll still keep happening.
I don't know if I feel this is a part of me. I feel like I'm losing parts of me if I leave. And if I lose part of me, am I even important? Do I have purpose without these things that I've put so much effort to? Do I matter?
Of course you do, Efren. Strong. So, don't worry.
Maybe you're right. You know, every day I wake up and tell myself, if I can make a joke, make at least one person laugh, then it was a good joke. And if I can wake up, make one person smile every day, then it was a good day. I owe so much to you. I really am gonna miss you. I guess this is goodbye, my friend.
Wait, I have to give you something. I think it's time that this is in your hands. Pun intended. I'm gonna miss you too, Efren. Goodbye.
You happy with it?
I think I'm happy with that.
Okay.
As annoying as you guys were, it's pretty sad to see you leave.
Thank you, seniors, for your contributions, and we'll really miss you. And thank you all for joining us this week on the PNN.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram for updates, discussions, and community engagement at Pegasi News Network.
Thanks for a great second season of the Pegasi News Network. Finish the school year off strong, do well on your exams, and have a great summer. We'll see you all in September, but until then, smile every chance you get.